Good evening, Eorzea, and hello, adventurers. Are you interested in more chaotic adventuring through A Realm Reborn? Or perhaps you'd like to watch my team slowly descend into madness as we traverse the world of savage raiding. If you like and subscribe to the channel, you can catch both, or you can join me on Twitch every Thursday and Friday. You can also join me on Instagram and Blue Sky, where I post nearly every day. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay safe out there, adventurers. I had to think about what I was going to say for a second because I almost said my intro to my other channel, which is kind of the same except kind of different also. Good morning, Eorzea, and hello, adventurers. And welcome back to another stream. My other channel is the same thing. It just has a different name to the people and the place. And I almost said Lincoln, not Eorzea. If that gives you any idea, if you understand the Lincoln reference, congratulations, you are a degenerate like I am. Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a while. Last week was so busy that I did not get the chance to stream. So I didn't. I'm gonna make sure that I'm like not super loud. Didn't stream last week because it was busy. But I am going to stream a little bit today. I don't know for how long. One thing I do gotta do is I have to do quests. I have to do what do they call it? Class quests. Because I have to go get my charm. Not my charm, my soul gem. I have to become a White Mage before we go into Brave Locks. So that's partly what we'll be doing today. Hopefully it goes fast. We'll go ahead and get that soul gem, and then we'll start on the Titan/Brave Locks quest. We'll see how long that takes, and then from there decide on what we want to do. We're going to get into our next trial here soon, which is Titan, though, which should be fun. But let's go ahead and just get started. We're here with Minfilia, although, oops, that's not right either. This is what I wanted. So I was gonna talk to Minfilia because I was like, well, I've gotta do the quest, but we're gonna do our side quest, which is up here. I think we have to go pick it up from Gridania, though, so I think I'm just gonna return to Gridania. And then we'll head over to... Why do I hear clapping? Oh, it's that way. I don't know. Conjurers Guild. Nope, that doesn't look like that's where it's at. Doesn't it normally have... Oh yeah, it does. And I think we have a few quests we have to get through for this. So we'll try to hurry, but also probably not. Oh yeah, we're like 10 behind. Okay. Greetings, Meira. You radiate the confidence of a conjurer who neglects not her study of the elements. I confess, I have no lessons for you to learn this day. Instead, I would ask that you aid me in the education of another. Yes, I speak of Sylphie. After no small amount of promoting, bordering on coercion. The child has finally promised to attempt to embrace the forces of nature, but I am afraid the matter is not so easily resolved. Sylphie has never attempted to learn the basic offensive skills that you and most other conjurers master before first venturing into the wild. As such, she is ill-equipped to undertake the trials which furnished you and your peers with an understanding of the elements. Put simply, she is no match for the tainted spirits of nature. But if a more capable conjurer were to accompany her and purify the corruption in her stead, it may yet serve to impress upon her the power of the forces at work. I bid you, take her on the pilgrimage around the Twelves Wood, and give her the opportunity to witness these confrontations firsthand. Earth, wind, water, she must know them all. Show her the majesty and primal ferocity of nature. As it was with you, let Earth be her first lesson. Sylphie awaits you at the Bent Branch Meadows. Pray, forgive my presumption, but I thought it best to send her on ahead while her conviction remains strong. Once you have located the patch of corrupt soil at Bent Branch, draw forth the tainted spirit and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elements aid you in your endeavor, Meira. Okay, so now we are heading to Bent Branch, which I know we have. And this time, we have oh, we need to go up here. I guess I didn't need to take out my chocobo. Watch and learn, Sylphie. Ah! I wasn't scared. I was just a little startled, that's all. It was as if a mass of solid wrath had erupted from the ground. I've never felt anything... never mind. We have to head to Bannock next. Let's get this over with. Yeah, okay, you little brat. Where's my chocobo? Where is the Bannock? Oh, I'd probably be better to go this way. Oop. I'll take the scenic route. I guess it's not really a scenic route. This music's my favorite. Alright. Corrupted air. I'll give you the air from my lungs. Gods, the wind blew straight through me. It felt both gentle and sharp at the same time. I cannot explain it. This is something you can conjure? Let's be on our way. The last one is at Lilystone. Where the hell is Lilystone? I've never even heard of Lilystone. Where are you? Oh my gods, you're way down there. Alright. We'll cross the bridge. And then we'll head down this way. Oh yeah, it's in that weird place where all those things are. I know that was really descriptive. It's over down here. And I shouldn't hit any of these guys, so corrupted water. The lake is so beautiful. I never noticed how clear the sky is reflecting into its surface. I never noticed. Let's head back. I'm ready to speak with the guildmaster now. Okie dokie. Oh man, my return's not back. Guess I have to pay to go to Gardania. Okay. Oh, and I need to go to Conjurers Guild. Okay, well at least that one was quick. I should probably get level 30 gear also before we go into Brayflocks. So that is probably what I will buy next as well. Welcome back, my avid conjurers. How fare you in your encounter with the elements? Sylphie, what did you sense as Meira cleansed the sources of corruption? It's hard to explain. It was like hearing voices crying out in joy. And I felt their happiness wash over me. The world seemed sharper, more alive. It was almost as if nature was speaking to me. But why, Brother E-Sumi? Why did my mother teach me to avoid this side of Conjury? What was she so afraid of? There are certain truths that hide behind the mask of our words, and there is much that your mother didn't tell you. But you needn't seek all the answers at once, Sylphie. Even now, your mind your mind founders amid amid a sudden inundation of awareness. The first time we connected with nature can be a wonderful but disorienting experience. I suggest you allow yourself some time to adjust to this new perspective. Yes, Guildmaster. You have my gratitude, Meira. Thanks to you, Sylphie has taken a most important step. You heard her mention voices cry out in joy, did you not? It appears that the mother's gift has been passed on to the daughter. Such sensitivities is not something one can achieve through meditation and training, but a blessing that only a few fortunate chosen receive. And, as you have no doubt surmised, Sylphie's mother was one such person. The understanding of that blessing, however, was what led her down such a tragic path. We cannot allow Sylphie's astonishing talents to consume her in the same manner. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. The girl has barely awoken to her potential. And for that potential to be fully realized, your support is yet needed. I suspect she failed to mention that the promise of your involvement in her lessons was the reason for her change of heart. So she looks up to me. You underestimate the impression my quiet determination. Sir, you obviously don't know anything about Meira, but she is anything but quiet. Has made on young Sylphie. If modesty prevents you from acknowledging your own good deed, consider this task a part of your training. For conjurers are healers of wounds. I can read that better. For conjurers are healers of wounds, but be they physical or otherwise. You know what? I'm not gonna try reading that again. Walk with her on her journey, Meira, and together explore the myriad mysteries of nature. Sure thing. Give me that gil. Next. Oh, I only have like 2. Okay. Welcome, Meira. The tales of your deeds reach me even here in the cloistered heart of Stillglade Fane. Glad I am that you have come, for I would ask your assistance in a matter of some delicacy. It concerns, yes, young Sylphie once again. As you can no doubt imagine, the recent revelations concerning her mother have sorely troubled the poor child. It appears Sylphie needs some time alone to sort through the whirlwind of emotions in which now beset her. She has, in short, fled from the guild. Fortunately, a party of conjurers who were dispatched to the South Shroud to investigate another instance of corruption sent word that they have spotted our wayward Sylphie. Considering the importance of our mission, I would not seek to distract the conjurers from their task. Thus, I turn to you to escort Sylphie back here to the guild. You are, I believe, one of the few people to whom she will listen. Pray, travel to Bascaron's Druthers and speak with Wolfie. Wolfie? She was the conjurer who first chanced upon Sylphie, and will be able to tell you more of how the young lady fares. All right. So for that, we need to go to Quarry Mill and then take a chocobo to Druthers. And I know that I have my own chocobo, but this is gonna take me straight to where I need to go, so I'm just gonna take this one. It's only gonna take a minute. We can spend that minute, you know, hanging out, enjoying the scenery. How was everybody's weekend? Or week? I guess it's week. It's almost the weekend. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Just a reminder that on Fridays I do stream as well. I stream with my group on Raid. We are currently working on M6S, so if you're interested in that, feel free to join. It's always at 5:30 PST, Pacific Standard Time. We are a highly casual group, so I wouldn't expect anything deep about it. We meet again, Meira. I assume Brother E-Sumi warned you of the corruption my companions and I have been tasked with purifying here in the South Shroud. The source of the extensive blight is found to be to the southeast. The shrill, discordant voices of the elementals shriek their dismay in the vicinity of the withered treant. I suggest you give the area a wide berth. Considering the potential dangers, you might imagine how alarmed I was to discover young Sylphie wandering about these parts of the 12 Wood. It seems that her mother, a woman who healed with Conjury, but remained untrained by the guild, called this region her home. Sylphie herself had her head buried in some manner of tome, but if she is as sensitive to the elemental's murmurs as I am led to believe, then this din within her mind must be driving her to distraction. Pray, speak with the child and see that she is well. I would do so myself if our current duties were not so pressing. We will, in fact, be setting out on at any other moment. Okay, but why are you having me go? Oh. Sylphie, what are you doing in here? This is a bar. Meira! I should have known that Wilfred would tattle on me. And Brother E-Sumi sent you to take me back, didn't he? This is where my mother used to live, you know. Right up until she passed on. Folks were grateful for the healing she offered. And this is the journal she used to keep. There's an entry that explains how nature becomes ferocious when conjurers use their art. How there are always more people wounded in battle when mortals abuse the power that is not theirs to take. My mother refused to draw on nature because she was scared of making it angry. She wouldn't lie about such things. And I want to do what she would have wanted. I'm going to stop using Conjury altogether. This child is very black or white. Oh, that came out weird, sorry. I've never heard the voices this mad before. I bet it's because Wilfred and the others are overusing their arts. We have to go stop them. My dear child, I don't think that's how that works. Where did it go? Here? Is it? Oh. We'll just take our chocobo. If I could figure out where it's at. There it is. I think I did get a mount increased speed though. Excuse me? Pardon? I bet we could go up here. Oh, yeah, because we're at the old Treant. Yeah, it's over here. And it's an instance! Gods, it's so loud! I can't hear it! Oh, can't you hear it? Nature is shrieking in rage. Oops. Take care of these mud pies first. Alright, now we'll take care of this spirit. Oh no, not the treants. I think I'm just gonna continue to work. Oh, there's an elemental. Elementals, are they angry too? We're in trouble now. No. We did it. That was, like, really easy. I can't believe nature actually helped us. There was nothing scary about it at all. I might still wonder if it really was safe for conjurers to borrow the... Oops, so sorry. Was not expecting to get a notification like that. There are a few things I need to collect first, so please go on ahead without me. Okay. Alright, let's go to the Conjurers Guild. My cat is like just staring at me right now. I don't know what he wants. What? I think he's just being orange. Oh, we might get through this faster than I thought. About 30 minutes. We'll say about 45 minutes. This next quest for the White Mage might take a little bit longer. Welcome back, Meira. And you also, Sylphie. Brother E-Sumi, I'm sorry I ran away like that. I understand, child. Did you find the answer you sought? Yes. Thanks to Meira. She showed me that nature was nothing to be afraid of. I think I know why my mother refused to call upon its power. She believed the act caused suffering to nature itself. I see. So, it was her very love for nature that prevented her from drawing on its strength. Tell me, Sylphie, has the fog of indecision now lifted from your mind? It has, Grandmaster. I understand now why my mother chose the path she did. Full glad am I to hear that, for I must ask of you one more question. Yes, Brother E-Sumi? When you first witnessed Meira cleanse a corrupted element, you mentioned hearing voices. How exactly did they sound? The voices? Well, they sounded joyful. Like a crowd letting out a sudden cheer. I really heard them, I swear. I am sure you did, Sylphie. This is a gift. Conjurers may sense the power of nature and borrow from its strength, but not all can hear its whispers. What you describe are the voices of the elementals. You may very well possess the talent to become a hearer. A hearer? Of course. Much relies on your studies of Conjury. You have a natural aptitude, but have thus far lacked commitment. You must not neglect your training, Sylphie. Putting aside such matters for the moment, I am curious to hear about the disturbance you observed in the South Shroud, Meira. I assume from the reports I have received that it was of a different magnitude to those which you have previously encountered. Am I correct? This bodes ill. The creatures known as mud pies are not native to the Twelveswood. I wonder what relation they may have to the seemingly ever increasing frequency of these disturbances. Something beyond the damage wrought by the calamity afflicts the Twelveswood. I shall commune with the elementals and seek to identify this threat. Meira, Sylphie, I may have need for you both before long. Until then, give yourselves over to the study of our art. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall and the wind guide your path. Thanks, Brother E-Sumi. Alright. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, we get Cure 2, and then we have to do the... So I'll have to run through 2 of them. I think this is the introduction to the other group, though, so... I think this might give me level 30 gear also, so I might as well just, like, grab that, too. Ah, Meira, your presence here is most welcome. I have another task to which your maturing skills are well suited. Attend me closely. Expansive wounds that ooze corruption have formed throughout the forest. After examining the traces of the sizable disturbance you previously cleansed, I can only conclude that this phenomenon is a work of malign agent. It must be found swiftly, lest the corruption spread, and I would have you assist in the investigation. Grandmaster, you must let me help. Sylphie? Since I got back from the South Shroud, I've spent all my time studying the forces of nature. I even sat through one of the Hero Noel's lectures. The 12th is crying out in pain. My skills are still a bit lacking in some areas, but I want to do what I can for the forest. Lacking? Sylphie, you have yet to master a single offensive spell. Without the means to defend yourself, it would be far too dangerous to send you off into the forest alone. So I am to stay here then? Not necessarily. Meira, with your consent, I would have Sylphie accompany you once more. I do not propose this arrangement solely with her safety in mind. Given the nature of the investigation, it is likely that Sylphie's innate talent for hearing will prove as useful to you as your conjury will to her. There is much you might accomplish together. Sylphie, you are not to approach any sources of corruption without Meira at your side. Do I make myself clear? And should you chance to encounter the origin of these disturbances, do not initiate a confrontation. Too often, you allow your curiosity to overwhelm your good senses. Now go, and may the elementals watch over you. Yes, Grandmaster. Something tells me we should start at Quarry Mill in the South Shroud. Meet me there as soon as you can, Meira. And hurry, the corruption is spreading. You got it, tiny child. Alright, so she said the Quarry Mill? Except not really at the Quarry Mill. We can go out this way. And we'll just head up here. Right there. That was brilliant, Meira. But it was only the start. The forest still groans in pain. I can hear it. I think it's coming from the north. No, the northeast. Let's go and have a look. Alright, so we're still over in this area. I'll go ahead and come up here. Tiny child. Oh, there you are. You're doing really well, Meira. But I think there's another one. And well, it calls to me even more fervently than the last. It's to the east, I think. Yeah, the east. Alright, we'll go around Quarry Mill then. Nice work! The earth here feels healed. And yet, there's another disturbance. And it's big. Really big. It's hard to describe, but it feels sort of wronger? I think it might be what's causing all of this. I know Brother E-Sumi said we weren't to confront it, but we can't just let it corrupt the rest of the forest. And however powerful it is, it can't be anything more powerful than you. You're amazing. What I mean to say is, I'm willing to risk a scolding if you are. It's not far from here. Somewhere to the southeast, I think. Shall we at least take a closer look? Sure, tiny child. I like your style. I'm all for causing problems also. Oops. Another instance. That was fast. I didn't realize there were so many instances in a row. Oh my gosh, look at that face. I don't think I need to be able to hear the voices of the forest to notice that. Do you, Meira? The corruption is definitely coming from somewhere around here. That's odd. As soon as we arrived, the sense of wrongness I had suddenly felt less, well, it just felt less. It's almost as if it's holding its breath or hiding. Do you see that? Just in the one spot there. The air seems wrong. Ah! It's a void send. An Aramon, to be exact. Oh, an Okomon. The creatures of White Sand. I heard Brother E-Sumi speak of them. Be careful, Meira. You'll be paralyzed by its gaze. Oh my gosh, where did you guys come from? Excuse me. throw a bunch of little guys at us. Rude. Sylphie. Isn't it amazing, Meira? Did the breeze always feel this good? Was the ground noise this warm? I'm so glad I finally understand. I wish I could tell my mother how incredible nature feels. Hello, it's good. How are you? Oh, you're injured. Here. Well, thanks, Sylphie. Don't worry, healing doesn't drain me anymore. Not since I learned how to borrow from nature. Good, I'm glad to hear. Welcome in. And I have you to thank, Meira. Let's return to the guild. We have to explain everything to Brother E-Sumi. We're getting our class quests out of the way so that we can go ahead and get into Brave Locks with our stones, because I have not collected the soul stone for White Mage yet. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I thought, what better way to stream than stream a game I've already completed? Thanks, I will. I enjoy streaming a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. Welcome back, Meira. Sylphie. Our mission was a success, Guildmaster. Quite. I take it the two of you conspired to defy my orders. Of course we did. We do nothing less than conspire to go against your orders. Well, the forest was suffering. We couldn't just walk away. It's not Meira's fault. It's mine. It was all my idea. I take full responsibility. Calm yourself, child. That's what I say. Calm down, child. You did nothing, if not, I did not foresee. I am of no mind to lecture you. Indeed, Gridania is indebted to you for your heroic deeds. The corruption born of Akamon had taken root in the calamity-weakened soil. There is no telling how much further it might have spread if you had not defeated the creature. And if I'm not mistaken, Sylphie, you succeeded in drawing upon the energies of nature during the battle. How did you... Yes, I did. I'm not really sure how it happened. I just remember thinking how badly I wanted to help Meira. And then suddenly, I felt the power surging through me. Oh, thanks for the follow. That is as it should be. One does not simply choose to borrow from nature's strength. The mind may command only that which the heart permits. In your desperation to help your friend, you open your heart to nature, and nature responds to your needs. But we must not forget your part in this, Meira. It is clear to me that your journey with Sylphie has brought you still closer to the pinnacle of our art. I believe you are ready for the last of my teachings. Thus, it is with great pleasure that I pass on another of our guild's magics. A more potent form of the cure spell is now yours to command. I have no doubt that it will serve you well in your continuing endeavors. Wheresoever you go, nature will go with you, my friend. Ever shall the earth meet your footfalls, and the wind guide your path. We did it! Okay, I think this is level... Oh yeah, we're gonna totally grab... Actually, I think I want boots, because I think I want a better top. Because I am nothing if not a glam person. And I want to get this ugly cloak off of me. Okay, and then we hit level 30 as well. Oh. Did I not? What is this? Oh, that's why I didn't open it. Okay, we're gonna throw on those boots. Oh, what is this stuff? Hello? I could have looked better all this time. I think I still need to upgrade my stuff, but that's fine, because I look better anyways. Heck yes, girl, get it. Those boots are actually kind of neat. What is that? Oh, it's okay. Alright, there's our Soul of the White Mage. Let's go get it. And we get Presence of Mind also. Meira, I am glad you have come. I have a task of the utmost urgent and confidential nature, and I can think of none other to whom I can entrust it. You are doubtless familiar with the Seed Seers, yes? Kane Senna, older Sea Seer, leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, and guardian of our fair nation, clearly needs no introduction. But know you also of her siblings? The two young Pedalges, Raya O Senna and Brother E-Rune Senna. These names are very hard to pronounce. Make for Ever's Shade as we speak, where they will perform a ritual of great importance. Verily, such import that is, oh my gosh, I messed up my whole sentence. That it would be not overstatement to say that the very fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. I need to just finish that. As you all know, we dwell in this forest by the good graces of the elementals, eternal guardians of the 12 wood, and most of all, the great ones who dwell within the guardian tree. Yet our ceaseless warrings, and ill treatment of the trees that shelter us has aroused the great ones' and it is only by the quieting, the ritual of which I speak, that he may be placated. Thus did the two Sea Seers set out to Evershade, with nary a guard to accompany them. Therein lies the rub, and the nature of the favor that I ask. By no means would I question the power of the Seed Seers, but with the Great One's anger mounting, the Twelveswood continues a threatening domain forever the more puissant of conjurers. Pray hasten to the Evershade and see that no harm befalls to. Okay. And I think the Evershade is next to the Guardian Tree. So I think it is over by Ben Branch. Yes. Let us hasten and go to the Ben Branch. Chocobo, come here. And then I believe we can go this way. Ah, yes, I love no music. Am I still headed? Yes, I am. I see them. They're there by the... Alright, let's get into this instance! Curses. How can we hope to make it to the Guardian Tree with these ghastly creatures busting forth like rampant weeds? If I'd known we were here, what we were in for, I'd have brought along a wood whaler or two. In fact, I dare say we should return to do exactly that. Oh, do not be such a coward, sister. We are seed seers. These overgrown vermin are no match for us. Bold words, brother. But were they true words? We would have dispatched our enemies and arrived safely at our destination bells ago. Hi. A conjurer, are you? Brother E-Sumi, ever the warrior. For once, however, his solicitude is most welcome. May you help us dispose of these fell creatures? Have you no pride, sister? A seer does not beg for aid from some common adventurer. Excuse me, sir, but my name is Meira. Enough, brother. We have a duty to perform. No, I don't give that out. We have a duty to perform, a duty that takes precedence over your silly notion of pride. Now, enough talk. Let us see to these pests. Ooh! Oh no! The Great One does not open for our presence here. I should probably take out these guys first. Oh, I probably should have put... Oh, I have Tier 2 on there. Okay. Hello? Oh, I've got silence on me. Thanks for sunning me, guys. Okay. Take care of this Bane Might. Bring down as many of the creatures as you can. Ooh, hello. I want to try and just take out this Bane Might. There we go. Okay, now we can take out these guys. We did it! Good job, us. crystal. Do my eyes deceive me, or does this adventure inherit the legacy of Atoa Kunt? It was none other than Atoa himself who last performed the quieting. No, I do not believe this adventure is mere coincidence. Bearer of the soul crystal, inheritor of arcane knowledge long since forgotten to those who are not of our kind. I know not why it is you he chose, but I believe our great forefather has led you to us today. Ancient tradition dictates that the quieting be performed by 3 Padalj. But I misspeak. The ritual is to be performed by 3 White Mages. If Master Atoa truly has chosen this adventurer as his successor... You speak madness, sister. Surely you have not forgotten that Padalja tradition strictly forbids sharing the teaching of those not of our kind. The power of the White Mage is far too great to risk it falling into the wrong hands. And so you would uphold tradition merely for tradition's sake? Even at the risk of incurring the Great One's wrath and bringing disaster upon our forest home? Have you so little faith in your abilities, sister? We are seed seers, more than capable of slaying any beasts in our way and carrying out the ritual on our own. I'm leaving. This petty bickering is getting us nowhere. Adventurer, I am sorry to trouble you with our silly sibling squabbles. If you've the time, I would speak with you further, but not here. Come to Camp Tranquil, and come quickly. Time is of the essence. Alright, so to get to Camp Tranquil, we are going to need to travel to the quarry mill first. And I could take the Chocobo Porter to Druthers, but then I'm going to have to take the rest of the way on my own. I think. Yeah, I think going to Druthers first and then is going to be better. Where am I going? There it is. Lovely night with no sound. Okay, and then from the Druthers, there should be a pretty good straight shot to where I need to go. And I need to remember that when I'm down, or when I'm there, that I need to... Actually, I can move while I forget that that's a thing now where I can move and mount up, which I thought was a great life improvement, or quality of life improvement to this game, because having to stop to mount was incredibly infuriating. Oh, that's Palace of the Dead. Alright, and before we talk to them, we are going to... touch the aetheryte. We're also going to talk to this Chocobo Porter. Perfect. Alright, now we can go talk to them. Get this finished up, and then we can start heading to Bravelocks. Or at least doing the quest for Titan. Hiya! Oh yeah, I forgot she has... Thank you for coming, adventurer. Forgive my brother's rudeness. He cannot help that he was born with a head of a solid stone. Anyways, do not believe we have been properly introduced. I am Sana, a Pdalj, as you can see, and my sister of the Elder Seer. You are Meira, yes? Brother E-Sumi has spoken of you, and most highly at that. As you no doubt have heard, my brother, Arun, and I were en route to the Guardian Tree. There, the Great One, by whose grace we dwell here, resides. The gentlest of guardians when at peace, and destructive force that knows no bounds when angered. As the Great One goes, so great goes our fate. The creatures you helped us dispatch, no doubt, or doubtless they too, were roused to hostility by the Great One in his anger. You need only look around you to see. The forest grows more and more threatening with each passing hour. So it is that we traveled here to quell the Great One's fury, to perform the quieting. In days of old, the ritual was, without fail, performed by 3 White Mages. With our eldest sister occupied with her many duties, my brother and I thought to attempt it on our own. Arun was quite confident, but I had my doubts. It was then that you arrived, and shortly thereafter became one of the chosen few to be gifted with a White Mage's Soul Stone. 'Tis no small honor. That gem marks you as an inheritor of the magic of our ancestors. My brother's pride may blind him, but the signs are clear as day to me. You are no Pdalja, but Atoa can't meant for you to be here today, to perform the ritual with us. Atoa Kant is known to all as one of the greatest mages in our history. But even more so, he was known for being something of an eccentric. In defiance of tradition, he bid farewell to his forest home, wandered the realm, and healed the wounds of the land and its people wherever he went. A most admirable cause, yes? But alas, Atoa was never to return. He perished in a far-off land, and having taken no apprentices, his legendary powers were lost to us for eternity. Or so I believed, until I met you. And yet, for all his stubbornness, there is some truth to my brother's words. Ancient law forbids us from sharing the teachings of white mages outside of our own kind. There are reasons for this, which I would share with you when the time is right. There are many who would not approve of this arrangement. Still, I am convinced that it is Atoa's will that we bring you into the fold. And so I welcome you, Meira of the White. Meira of the White. I can feel the Great One's fury welling up even now. Time is short, and yet, while you may have been chosen by Atoa, I fear your journey as a White Mage has just begun. Return to me when you have further honed your skills, and we shall proceed with your training. I am a White Mage now. Oh, my armory is unlocked too. White Mage unlocked! Oh yeah, I forgot about this. It's been a long time since I've gotten a a stone. You can now unlock new jobs. Okay, so before we head over, which I don't even know. Oh yeah, we need to go to the Waking Sands. Before we head over there, though, let us... Oh. Transfer hotbar settings. Yeah. Okay, before we get started on that, I am going to rearrange my hotbar. I think I get some new stuff. Oh my gosh, we need to move away from these though. There we go. Presence of mind. Following action, change to glare 4. I'm gonna put presence of mind there. There we go. Reduces spell cast time and recast. Attack delayed. 25%. Okay. So that's basically like light speed, but not light speed. Oh, I have Aether Shift also. Which I think I had Aether Shift on this bar. I should really put Aether Shift where I have my Icarus though, which I think I have my Icarus right here. Okay, so, and since I'm going to treat this as light speed, I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Okay. That should be good. Okay, so let's pray return to the Waking Sands. What are you over here? Oh, that's for Wanderer's Palace. Hey, Thancred. Bye, Thancred.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance. Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume? Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
I forgot Y'shtola's eyes
The
were
worst
green.
kind. A tribe
so
of
used to her gray
kobolds in the
ones.
vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Oh no, not Titan.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There,
I
by
bet
the
it was
grace
their
of the
intention.
Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the Sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept?
Well, duh, what else am I gonna do? I can't move forward in the story if I can't.
Thank you.
Of course I'd help
We
you,
can't very
Minfilia.
well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alphino if you would.
Alphino.
Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright, we get to talk to Riki. I have a fondness for Riki. Because I'm a Maelstrom and I believe Riki is in the upper left. I'm so used to, on my other one though, I'm so used to being able to just teleport to Aft Castle. I actually don't... Oh, I do have Aft Castle, okay. Oh, there. Hi, Riki. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak to the personnel. Oh, I have it on fast. Unless you are the guest you were told to expect? Aha. Forgive me, madam. To business then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the basemen moving south in increasing numbers from Gamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for their fell primal. Hi guys. Hi Stillglade. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Meira. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. Oh, that's Y'shtola. The Admiral wished to address Meira personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy? That's a word. Make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own land and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with great care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Really do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions of the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Meira? Yes, you can. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await your good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates that they are no longer amendable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary would choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Oh gosh, it's this guy. Lower Lenosha? I do not have Lower Lenosha. So, we head back to the Aetherite Plaza. Oh, no? Oh, it's up here. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Go this way. Look, these tiny mandragoras. I love and hate the mandragoras. I have like a love-hate relationship with them after playing Final Fantasy XII. Because that boss battle with the mandragoras was a freaking pain in the butt. Alright, let's talk to this heathen. Hi, Stola. Lay down your burdens, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find your last of three. You got something to say, Venture? Or just keep staring? I'm just gonna keep staring, my dude, because you are... You want to know about the Company of Heroes? Come on. Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace or no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old me, was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you want to know? Alright, so I've made the executive decision. We're gonna end stream to here. Only because there's still a lot of reading. I just checked it. And I will have to make the class quests their own kind of stream because there's so much talking and sometimes they take longer than I expect. Or I'll start keeping up on them regularly so that we don't have to worry about them. But it was important that we got them done this time because I did need to become a White Mage in order to go to Braveflocks, which is next. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. Next week, there will not be a stream. I will be out of town. The same will go for the Friday stream as well. I won't have anything going because I'll be out of town. But then the week after that, I will be returned and we will go ahead and do Braveflocks and possibly go into Titan as well. But until then, I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend and I hope you have a great rest of your week next week. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel where I post all of these streams as well. I haven't quite started anything outside of the streams yet, but maybe I will someday. But until then, have a wonderful weekend. And as always, stay safe out there, hunters, not hunters, adventurers. Stay safe out there, adventurers.